GNCRC will continue to advocate for the abolishment of corporal punishment in the school, in the home, and in the judiciary. It is not in the best interest of our children to continue to treat them in that manner.
In 2018, 628 cases of child abuse were recorded by the Child Protection Authority. Of that number, 107 were of a physical nature, including that of corporal punishment. In the 2017 summary of necessary legal reform to achieve full prohibition under the Global Initiative to End Corporal Punishment, a number of recommendations were made. It included removing from the 1958 Criminal Code justifiable force for the purpose of correction of a child. Instead, a recommendation for the repeal and prohibition of all corporal punishment in all settings. Additionally, provisions for corporal punishment in the Education Act should be repealed, and that corporal punishment should be prohibited as a disciplinary measure in all institutions accommodating children in conflict with the law. Vice Chair of the GNCRC, Ann Greaves, says the issue needs to be addressed.
Corporal punishment is a form of abuse. This was highlighted in the report that was sent to government some years ago. They said that action needs to be taken. We know that Ministry of Education has done something around safe schools, right? So we can say, well, they're beginning to take some positive action to eradicate. But I can tell you, it was sometime when one of my colleagues was visiting the school to talk about Child Abuse and Prevention Month. One of the teachers was hauling and pulling a child right in the presence of her. Couldn't believe it. There she was, you know, talking about Child Abuse Prevention Month, you know, what that. And the child was being ill-treated. We need to stop maltreating our children. So this has to be serious. Corporal punishment has to be eradicated as well. It's a form of abuse.
The issue of abolishing corporal punishment received mixed views from across sections of society in the past. Those raised on the spare the rod, spoil the child mantra believe that this will take away a means of disciplining a child.
But discipline is key. Discipline isn't taking out our frustration on our children because we don't know how to deal with what they're confronting us with. We need to find other ways of doing so, right? We do very little talking. You know, so many times I walk on the streets and hear, you know, children being shouted at, shut up, I'll cuff you down. I'll cuff you down. First thing you want to do, a child is crying, bang in the back, shut up, I'll cuff you down. This is what you hear on our streets, right? Our children grow up knowing that violence is the way. When I can't get my own way, my parents can't get their own way with me, they can't deal with the issue that, you know, the problems I'm giving them, they're going to cuff me down.
Activities under the Child Abuse and Awareness Prevention Month will be celebrated under the theme, Time for Action, Stomp Out Child Abuse. They include community walkabouts and a workshop for child care providers. Eugenia Peters, GBN News.